I want to get tattoos so that people understand. Like, even if I lost my mind, maybe you'd bring it back for me. Look at my tattoos and be like, oh, what do you think about it? Like, I know a little bit about it. Like, that's how you bring a mind back. But that's like almost fucking paranoid. But I just want tattoos. I love the idea. But my muscles do grow and shrink, and that looks cool enough. It's like when I stress out, it's like, and it's not quite a horn. Like my horns blow off. That's what the Bible says too. A lot of the scriptures in recent times also comment about that quite a bit and write legislatures about it. It's your horns blowing off. It's stress. And it has to do with the different types of people in your country and different types of people going through different struggles too throughout the world. And it makes you get horns, but mine always blow off. It goes right curved. That's my halo. I should have left it. They're green will wash out anyway, but I should have just left it. Halo, halo. I can put pink in there. Ooh. So it's April 3rd. 6 days till our Easter. And it's going to be a huge party at my brother's house. That's super exciting. But, I've said it so many times. But, like, at first, I didn't even recognize them. But then as time went on, I was like, oh my god, we went to high school together. We were like locker buddies. And we always hang out at the locker for like 5 minutes. 5 minutes, 3 times a day. My brother's wife, a wife. Like, I believe her. Anyway, and her brother, who's a lawyer. She's a nanny. She goes to work too, but I felt like hiding what she does. She's a social worker too, so. Thank God. Because Brylan is my biological best friend. Yeah, I know that. Read all of her charts and everything. Did all the mapping. And Cohen's a guardian angel. That's why I don't talk about him much, because he's just a guardian angel. Like, he's gonna have a lot of blowing off his horns and stuff too, I think. Don't worry that we're not the same. Just, this is the only comfort I have. So I at least hope it would be a tiny bit comfortable. It's mostly up to me to deal with my own shit, right? But I refuse to talk to myself. Just talk in an empty room. That'd make me angry. Make me aggressive with myself, maybe. But that's what talking to yourself does. But I guess me more than some. Some are so afraid because it's been going on. And, like, when they wake up, they think that someone was touching them. And that's the scariest fucking shit. Because then, well, nobody did it. And they're accusing people of doing it while keeping it secret. Oh, you touch me in my sleep, I'll get you for it one day. Oh, yeah. Little freaking message from heaven. If I do have a pencil. Oh, Dumped coffee everywhere. Lord, not on my pants. I just got these out decoffeed. Yuck. Oh well. Not the end of the world. They're worn out the butt pretty much to a hole. Fornope. Because I remember Gita told me to always figure out Fornope. When you're feeling like you lost your innocent self, write your acronym. I always do something about work because I love working. Forensics on practice. Forensics on rare practice. Narc operation person or something. He always told me I never could figure it out. And I was like, oh, I did once, so I should be able to do it again. I just don't remember what the hell it was. I just remember, yeah, I did it. I did. Is that corny? Let's just type it in my phone. Come on. Is it with an E? Probably not, because it can't actually spell two words to be an acronym. Fair, assured, rare, nanny. I can't put a job in there. What does it have to be for every letter? I can't even remember. What starts with N? Mexi. Very, assured, rare, Nexi, opulent person. Let's try again. It doesn't have to go in a row either. Like, it doesn't have to, like, be a sentence kind of thing. Very orc. Oops. Oh my god. Ninja. I try to make everything make so much sense is my problem. Why do I do that? Overthink things. Fairy orc ninja oppressed person. Let's do something else. So it's the old man who made everything so hard. Let's just do an easy one. Gorgeous. Great. No. I'm gonna move this back. Okay, let's do adorable. I'm adorable, right? No, I'm the cute one. How does that even make sense? Oh, you lose your adorable when you get old. And then Coral asked me for anti-aging cream. And I blamed myself because I taught her the words because I didn't know what to do. I was so docile. I just opened my bag. I was like, it's anti-aging. It's for your face. And then I just explained to her, it's not until you're older. She's like, oh, okay. Oh, I'm good. Do the easy ones. That's a nice one. There. Adorable. Amber Dreams oration rather about beauty like Abel. I sent it to my mom. Well, you ought to know. You ought to tell. So, I still want to shave the side of my head, and that's just stupid. Because it's not till it gets longer than actually I care about it, but I actually care about it when it gets longer. What a murky, shitty day. I got up early for this bullshit. That's what's helping, I guess, because I had a breakthrough, then a breakdown. That makes sense. It happens every time. How do you get your muscle to grow? You stop cracking it? I tried. Man, that blanket's such a smart. Oh, I am like finicky. It does smell like booze ham. No, it doesn't. It smells like hazelnuts. Mm, fantastic. I'm not too good at picking food, actually. With my mom, yeah. Not fantastic. Bullshit, I have been abused. Okay. Those fucking abused kids' parents come out there, grab my ponytail. I just fucking side kick her. because we're supposed to be calm. And she just comes barreling up there, and I looked at her photo earlier. Her fucking gray stamp. What's that called? A mugshot. I used to have really long hair, but what we're allowed to use in the hospital kills it. But apparently, it's a perfect stuff for dreads. Actually, this chick with like that works there has these huge. Her name's Crystal. She has like bigger than mine ever would be, like massive dreads, super long. I'll just text my mom. So what's in the background is Aaron's watching a horror movie where they fuck the shit out of each other for like so far like 10 minutes. Oh wow, more like 15, 16 minutes. Do I have Microsoft Word on here? I'm pretty damn spiritual. Like when the healing comes and I make my prayer, I cry, so I stop. It's like, okay. And then it actually feels like a spirit entity or NBM actually helps me through, like a real living person. There's that bang in my boobs. Oh, there it is. So I was like, no, don't stop. I can hear it. Can you hear it? No, I don't think you can hear it with the sound bar. Luckily. Oh, it kind of flickers. Ooh, turn it down. Hey, I found a bunch of my documents. What's this one? A little note about IQ and lifestyle. Huh. Okay. New. So gross. Because it's me. What did I do? Oh, that's what I did. Okay. Okay, so before I send it, I'm going to pre-read it. Hi, so hi, so whereabouts? Hmm, it just makes me so nervous. Hi, so whereabout I haven't known is a basement suite in an apartment for two, not a bed in two, but I'm living. I want to go to the gym more frequently, but when I do, it's always deemed misprepared. Grabbing hold of what takes me away. I'd rather be worse off than better off. I guess some trauma arise, but oh well. I never grow tired of a good crisp snow crunching walk or nearly never playing video games. I've lain disdained and wailed and sustained. Basically broadcasting I am aiming aiming to feel and do better than all life takes grips, and I grumble in fear of debt and the feel of the drag that greed less than entails. I'm not sure where I fit in, I'd rather not a lot of the time. I grow with every tearless shed. And I bring myself to wonder what's the worth of all these gimmicks. Like sweet videotape a whole day, I sit on my bed. When I go out, it's not not forth, and I'd never be wiggled and profound by the city's kerfuffle and strict bylaws. More to say, when I was tired, I felt selfish and ashamed upon. And when I tried, I felt selfish and ashamed upon. I don't like these wee hours of heaviness laid down with me. I've lost my only liver, but it's fucking true. When the text message sent to my mom by Owen, I am dead. I'm more or less brain damaged. So when I crunch my face in vasectomy, just tried and true. I never want to lose anyone any more than I have to. I don't want to birth kids. I don't think the bullshit is called out bullshit because it's bullshit for true. Just trying to use my words right. Oh, I have so many friends, so like everybody has been asked out by some bastard and taken at least one of the dates. Like probably like max one of the dates, and the guy was just punching him, being a fucking little tool. And like my friends are big too, like me. Not all of them, but a lot of them are like, well, they're fucking army size. And and then I don't know who they were, right? Because it wasn't like that. We're not like that. I just don't trust, and I look out for these signs, and they're like, it's the one of them is the guy, and then like 5 other messages are like his little posse. And it happens with like, well, I have like 16 friends that are girls that all got beaten by a fucking boy when they were a girl, and they're the same fuck cocksuckers today. Yeah. Luckily, I'm not alone being the mom because Melissa remains auntie because Lila has asthma and will get confused. Can't call her mom. I said to Brylan so many times, I'm not your mom. She's like, but I'm like, but Shauna's safe. I promise you that. That's who mom is. Who are you? I'm like, Ambi. Er? Ambier? I'm like, wee. She's like, oh my god, shut up. Because she's like 10. She's just traumatized. All hell. Abused, etc. I'll be your mom, but I couldn't at first. Couldn't even say all my kids on Facebook. Couldn't even be like, oh, I love my kids because she's such a psycho. I've honestly never been in a street fight. I've honestly never, no, not in Prince George. Not, not anything that counts. No, I stay strictly away from people that have funny looks on their face. And like me and Joey only go to the pub and the pizza shop. not really going to the pizza shop. All the boys are just like, do, do, do. I'm like, okay, you're cool. They're Joey's friends. One of their friends' dad opened up a pizza shop. Joey's cool. His own struggles are his own shit. He's just going dumb trying to be nice, and then he probably does what I do, but through text message. Flips out, and then he's ashamed. I think that's what it means. Tries to tell me. But he always puts a diagnosis to it, so he probably is ADD. Man, I'm just learning and then learning again. Just found out like 3 days ago that the crazy woman lost her kids for good. All of them. She had another one with some apparently really abusive dude. I'm like, whatever you want to say, I'm not going to date him anyway. My ears ring sometimes. Probably nicotine withdrawal. Yeah, that's a new thing with Joey. I thought. He said no. I was like, oh, I didn't know him that well. We just go hang out and drink beer and have lots of intense, like, intellect conversations. And Joey's really nice. Like, I remember one time he said, um, so this guy was like schizoaffective, that alone with like some AC problems. I was like, oh yeah, like heat stroke or something. He's like, yeah. I was like, okay. He's like, but then he got better. I was like, yeah, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to get better. More like a lot of lemon water. Take your pills, go through psychotherapy. Make sure you're not stroking out. I can't date anybody like Joey. We're just friends. And when he switches languages, we usually all speak about the same thing that I do, which Aaron wasn't last night. So I took the cold flu remedy, like just for a painkiller. It was a good painkiller, I thought. But anyway, yeah, he's like I would call it like Ukrainian Doge. He speaks that, yeah, like happily with his parents. It's a lot different without David in the city. Is it glad to go out? Because then at least I know somebody's always being nice to people. That's exactly what the fuck it is. That's my leverage. Well, David's being nice. Maybe everyone will be happy today. Um, if I were to put a diagnosis on myself, I'd say it's a crippled state in my legs because my knees need to go in place. It's not a very bad diagnosis, so it sounds bad. A crippled state. Cute when she's feeling evil. Freaking the shit out of American boys. Pretty funny. My family's like, my family's in Canada. I was like, no, Leah, ignored. I pounced on her boyfriend. And then everyone heard that he said I freaked him out. I scared him. He was falling asleep. And I was like, what? And anyway, it's funny because he and knocked me like flying kind of thing. He was a big dude, big American boy, man. And me and Fam was having a crying session in the bathroom because she missed her parents. Or in her bedroom. And anyway, I was just like, wow, I'm actually feeling like fucking happy and like wholesome and shit. They're like, oh, that's so weird. I am. But you get it? No, Leah. Leah is a shovel. Dig hard. Dig hard. Her family is amazing at the manufacturing of the army. That end of it all, which I worked it for a bit, but I'd always be like, I'm so fucking dizzy doing these commands around all these freaking buttons and burners. Like big saws and shit. I used to build planes, but I'm getting like I said, I kind of dropped out. But until further notice, the fucking TV screams in my ear every time I unplug it. It's not even loud. I don't know what the fuck. I'm going supersonic. I've been like this since I was a kid. Every time I had to get surgery, which wasn't very often, I'd have to pray my way back up to a normal state that I can trust what the fuck is coming out of my mouth while I'm saying it. I'm a intelligent person. It's really boring being alone. Like, hey, let's go sit and watch it. Right away, narcolepsy. Oh yeah, I have narcolepsy. Dignarden, 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 Yahoo. I was walking around like, I'm an officer. Puh. I spit on my shoulder. Oh. I don't know why I give Aaron Red Bull. He once said they're too strong. Why don't I waste my 2 Red Bull and give him half of that? You can go buy fucking Dollar Tree energy drinks. And those things are like piss. I might have to spend my money. Just work hard for it more. Oh wow. That was abs. Yeah. I think it actually was. I think it was actually the muscle. Crunched it. Because you're supposed to crunch muscle gurgling. You can tell the difference between the sound and the feeling. Crunch it and then get up and then just crunch back down if that's what you said. I mentioned food and my stomach starts to rumbling like crazy too. All kinds of rumbling, you guys. I want to call my mom again. I just need a Red Bull on. I should probably eat some candy. It's not good to exercise and not. Okay. Wait, I just fucking called her. It's not even 2. Oh, I took my meds really early too. Well, I thought I needed them. So I checked the time. I wasn't seeing straight. So good thing. I'm not made. Oh, what the fuck? Heaven's grace, right? But I didn't have much grace. I never do. That's not like me to have grace. Anyway, I could be a nanny, but I don't want to be a mom. It would end up being their mom. I could though. It's like a job option, and the other option is because I'm starting to wake the fuck up and I start getting out of bed faster if somebody's like lighting the kitchen on fire or something. Running and splatting on their face or something. I can stand, I can do stuff. Again. Or I could be like a secretary of some kind, like any kind, like till working or anything. And a lot of machine too. People said it was easy. I'm the one who made it easy. Nobody knew how to run them before. I said it's just simple if you just make your locomotive go motor. Yeah, I made a lot of money on that. I sent my brother to the doctor. And I could like sew clothes. I think I could do that. I could be a teacher. Just take some studying first. School teacher, I have my drumsticks that are in the bucket over there. On the chalkboard. Make the snoring sound. Okay, let's get on with it. Wow, I feel much better. Oh. And then there's the better time where it wasn't somebody just acting like the mom. The mom wanted to grab my ponytail. It was a crisis. That's why I was always like, oh, because some girl lost her mind because Colby was her perfect match, and she is dying, and that's why it never happened because it would have been rude to marry this chick. Like we were all chicks and dudes still when this happened. And I said she wanted babies with my brother. I kind of collected what she was saying by looking at her perfect match chart. It was my brother, and she would have had the kid that looked like her. But it was totally impossible, so she lost her mind. Colby had so many matches, but not very many good ones. Like none that were just the perfect one, and he always cried about it. Heard that went in for therapy to connect with somebody, his perfect match, and she was dying. That's what I'm always thinking about too. You can't always think inside your head, right? If you can, you're pretty smart, but it depends how much. Perfect baby match. Your marriage might have been really repressive still. She was so pretty. She was. She was really short though. Back in those days, even to me. A lot of the time, as a perfect match with babies, it puts it up in a shuffle, and you might lose your kid anyway, or have to put your kid in boarding school or whatever. I didn't have to put Coral in boarding school. That's why she's so down to earth and just rock star. That was my perfect husband and perfect match. I was always graced by an angel. I hate when people look at me and I can like tell that they're thinking about like my past and they can't think about it because while I was a virgin, I was like, fuck you. It's happened so many times. Always Owen starts hyperventilating and I just grab him behind and do up his zipper. No. We were the Mission Impossible team. I was like, yes! Owen's like, what? I was like, GI. He's like, maybe. It's pretty far ahead. I'm like, it's all written. He's like, it is. I was like, totally. He's like, yeah, though. We were never home and we were never indoors. All for Justin Trudeau. It's like, flick the can. I didn't have to do it. He's made me part of the team. I'm glad Daddy would have been lungs deflated and freaking pavement. Aren't I a hard textbook? Yeah, only the weird ones do that. How weird. How weird am I? What the fuck? No, I heard it was a bad diagnosis. It's not a diagnosis. It's name calling. In love. So many police officers and stuff asked me out. I didn't know what it was going on. I just woke up in the morning and Mark had to come rescue me because it was like fucking echoes in the hallway. My ears were ringing. And no, you weren't yelling at me, I don't think. I don't know. It's just, what do you want? I'm not even done college yet. Gosh. I don't know what I'm going to college for. I wish I had more going on. You guys are really great. Thank you. I read it, but I get nervous sometimes. I wouldn't mind leather making. Come to grow a little bit after surgery and a lot of heartbreak and stress relief. It's only 3 days. I'm so happy. Those kids can finally feel what it's like to heal without feeling like there's a learning disability when it's just a fucking threat and you're trying to tell them what a threat is. And it's so serious. I'm a dumb bag fucking blah blah. Was. I'll be okay. It's the warmer, cooler weather right now that's making me really happy. We took Brylan to church and Coral's grandma was there. And then Coral's grandma got fucking threatened by Marina. What a batshit lunatic. Coral's like, cut the bottom of my hair off. And the side, Shauna, bleh, 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 bleh. And I'm like, Coral. She's like, because it's just to breathe. It was just she used to. I might have to remind her. I haven't have to tell her to breathe lately. She's almost 4. But Shauna's like, I'm not going to cut the back of your hair off. Yeah. I'm like, it's not till grade 1, I think, Coral. She's like, will you do it? I was like, oh, do such a superb job. She's like, I don't know what superb means, maybe not. I was like, I'm your mom and I had that, or I guess you're too young. She's like, you had that haircut? I was like, I did. It looked great. It's really refreshing too. The kid wants to join the fucking army. That's what it was like with Colin too. All the time. Man, my nephew wants to join the army. I'll get a sad face. Because every time you turn it back and walk away, it's like it's the last time I'm ever gonna hold you. Um, good jealousy. Fuck yeah, sad faces for the gracefulness of gratitude, pride. Capricorn speaks. My boyfriend's a Capricorn. It's that smoking is the voice. It's the voice that you lost. But anyway, I can't do it. It's gonna make me homeless. And what the fuck? May as well have just stole a gun. I should finish mopping the floors today. I'm kind of having like a synchronicity of understanding of my well-being that I haven't had before today. I remember one time my friend who was going in for neck surgery and brain stem alignment. She's like, every boy that had a big penis was just slept with it in this city. And then Angry Cops was like, hey, wait a minute. I have a huge penis and I'm not a slut with it. She's like, can I? He's like, no, I'm not a slut with it. I just brought her out. I wanted to go out anyway. I was young and vivacious, but anyway, um, yeah, just to make sure she was like somewhat okay. She got punched in the head really hard once. I said, so you want her brain dead, not just brainstem injured? I see how it happens though. Like someone gets punched. That's fucking outlandish because, well, all the tormenting on the internet. But they are brain stem injured, I think. The ones that are like, I fucked you or you were fucking my buddy, are brain stem injured. I would say. It's not like that's why people punch, because what the fuck. And then they have all the disabled midgets that tell you that it wasn't a real account to reel that person. You would never have a chance with them. Well, in that case, every time I see and be able to click on the cops' accounts, I'd be like, marry me. And every time it's angry cops because he's family, so he must have slowed down. No, it's actually like that. That website's down. Yeah, good. It's not good. You can pay for an account to date people, so you're paying for sex. It is kind of sad that it's down though. There was actually some really delightful people that I met off that site, and I know they don't like my friends, and some of them, like I think only one of them. I don't like your friends. Get new friends. I'm like, well, that's what I'm trying to do because these friends are sick and dying. But I can't abandon them because they don't abandon me either. Joey's thinking about getting another place and just getting a bigger one for me. Just in case. Like, because Aaron was thinking about moving down south for a girl a long time ago. I noticed that I don't need the help now, but I also noticed that I still eat a ton of fucking meat like every 3 days. And I don't have that much meat. Like, I always think, what if my parents weren't alive? How would Logan keep the farm going? Maybe he can. I don't know. But anyway. Shitty, 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 shitty. I hope my career blossoms and blooms a bit more. It's hard because we are all traumatized and like we fall asleep and say shit, some of us. I don't think I fall asleep and say shit. I think I just wake up and I'm like, whoa. But I've been helping them with their traumas. Some have like been shot in the head, but it didn't go through anything. Ow. Yeah. So hopefully, but it's staying in place. It's been a constant divvy for a long time. So I'm pretty pleased. It's time to go to college. I should make the phone call. I took my meds early. I didn't realize. I just like my hair. I think people do. That was a really swift beauty hairdresser do right there. It's pretty good. I just don't know how many people like a halo. Usually scared to be virgins and stuff, or even speak of it, but they are. Yeah, I'm glad I got freak out some American boys. Yeah. I should read a book, but most of all, I should go to the washroom. I'm kind of hungry too. I need a flippin' mango.